Let me say something that's going to make Harley loyalists angry. The Milwaukee 8 engine, Harley's modern masterpiece, introduced in 2017, has more problems in its first 8 years than the Evolution engine had in its entire 15-year run. I'm not talking about minor quirks. I'm talking about oil sumping, overheating, premature failures, issues that Harley supposedly fixed with recalls and updates, but keep popping up anyway. Meanwhile, the Evolution engine, affectionately called the Evo, ran from 1984 to 1999 and became legendary for one reason. It just worked. Riders put 100,000 plus miles on Evos without major engine work. You can still find 30-year-old Evo Softails running strong today. So what happened? How did Harley go from building one of the most bulletproof V-twins in history to an engine that needs oil pump replacements before 20,000 miles? In the next 15 minutes, we're breaking down exactly why the Milwaukee 8 is failing where the Evo succeeded. This isn't Harley hate, it's honest analysis backed by owner reports, mechanic testimonies, and hard data. Hit subscribe right now if you want the truth about Harley engines without the corporate spin. This channel doesn't sugarcoat problems or push dealer propaganda. We tell it like it is. Bell icon, let's go. Let's start with why the Evo engine earned its legendary status. When Harley introduced the Evolution in 1984, it saved the company. Literally. Harley was on the brink of bankruptcy, and the shovelhead engine before the Evo was unreliable, prone to leaks, and couldn't compete with Japanese bikes. The Evo changed everything. Aluminum heads improved cooling. Better oiling reduced friction. Tighter tolerances meant fewer leaks. And it made more power, 80 horsepower from 1340cc, while being easier to maintain. But here's what really mattered. It lasted. Riders regularly hit 100,000 miles on stock Evos. Some crossed 150,000 with nothing more than oil changes and valve adjustments. Mechanics loved them because they were simple to work on. Parts were cheap. Diagnosis was straightforward. The Evo wasn't perfect. It vibrated. It made noise, but it ran. And that reliability created an entire generation of Harley loyalists who trusted the brand because their Evo never let them down. That trust? The Milwaukee 8 is destroying it. Harley introduced the Milwaukee 8 in 2017, replacing the twin cam 103. It came in two displacements, 107 cubic inches and 114 cubic inches. 4 valves per cylinder instead of 2. Single cam design, better cooling, more torque, less vibration. On paper, it's brilliant. In practice, not so much. Within the first year, owners started reporting problems. Oil sumping, smoke on startup, loss of power, strange noises, and Harley's response was slow, defensive, and inadequate. Let's talk about the big issues. This is the Milwaukee 8's most infamous flaw. Oil sumping happens when oil accumulates in the crankcase instead of returning to the oil tank. When you start the bike after it's been sitting, the engine burns off that excess oil, creating clouds of blue smoke from the exhaust. Why does this happen? The oil pump. From 2017 to 2019, Harley used an oil pump that wasn't properly sized for the M8's oil flow requirements. The pump scavenged about 60% of oil from the cam cover and 40% from the sump, an imbalance that allowed oil to pool in places it shouldn't. This wasn't a minor issue. Bikes with severe oil sumping experienced power loss, overheating, and in extreme cases, engine failure. The accumulated oil created drag on the crankshaft, starving other parts of proper lubrication. Harley finally acknowledged the problem in 2020 and redesigned the oil pump, but that means every 2017-2019 Milwaukee 8 owner either lived with the issue or paid $300, $700 to replace the pump themselves. Compare that to the Evo. The Evo had its oil system dialed in from day one. No recalls, no redesigns. It just worked. The Milwaukee 8 runs hot, really hot, especially the 107 oil-cooled version used in street glides and road kings. Riders report uncomfortable levels of heat radiating from the engine, particularly in stop-and-go traffic. Some describe it as unbearable during summer rides. Heat so intense it makes your legs feel like they're cooking. Part of this is emissions regulations. Harley had to lean out the fuel mixture to meet EPA standards, which causes the engine to run hotter. But it's also a design issue. The M8's 4-valve heads generate more heat than the Evo's 2-valve design, and the cooling system struggles to dissipate it effectively. The liquid-cooled M8 models, like the Ultra Limited, handle heat better, but they cost more and add complexity. The oil-cooled versions, which most riders buy, suffer. The Evo ran cooler. Air-cooled, 2 valves per cylinder, simpler design. Yeah, it got warm, but not, I need to pull over before my thighs blister warm. Here's another one that keeps mechanics busy. Milwaukee 8 engines, particularly early models, have issues with lifters and cam followers. Lifters can collapse or stick, causing a ticking noise that sounds like someone's tapping a wrench inside the engine. In severe cases, collapsed lifters lead to poor valve actuation, misfires, and loss of power. Why? Some blame it on the oil sumping issue. Improper oil flow starves the lifters. Others point to manufacturing tolerances or oil quality. Either way, it's common enough that forums are full of M8 owners asking, is this lifter tick normal? Replacing lifters isn't cheap. You're looking at $1,000 plus in parts and labor if you take it to a dealer. The Evo had lifter issues too, but they were rarer and easier to address. Most Evo lifter problems came from neglected maintenance, not design flaws. The Milwaukee 8 uses a hydraulic compensator to smooth out drivetrain vibrations. It works when it's functioning properly. But these compensators wear prematurely on some bikes, causing rattling noises at idle and during acceleration. A worn compensator can lead to more serious issues if ignored, including damage to the primary drive. And guess what? Replacing it requires opening up the primary, which means labor costs stack up fast. This isn't unique to the M8. The twin cam had compensator issues too, but Harley supposedly learned from that. Apparently not enough. The Evo, simpler compensator design, fewer failures, easier fixes. So what's the fundamental difference? Why does the Evo get legendary status while the Milwaukee 8 struggles? Simplicity. The Evo was a straightforward mechanical engine. 2 valves per cylinder. Single cam. Basic oil system. It didn't try to do too much. That simplicity meant fewer failure points. The Milwaukee 8 is more complex. 4 valves. Variable valve timing on some models. More sophisticated oiling. Higher compression. All of that complexity creates more opportunities for things to go wrong. Testing. Harley rushed the Milwaukee 8 to market. They needed a new engine to meet emission standards and boost sales, but they didn't give it enough real-world testing before launch. That's why the 2017-2019 models had so many problems that needed fixes in 2020. The Evo, Harley took their time. They learned from the shovelhead's failures and over-engineered the Evo for reliability. Manufacturing. Some of the M8's issues trace back to quality control, inconsistent machining tolerances, oil pump specs that varied between production runs. The Evo was built during an era when Harley's manufacturing was tighter and more consistent. Let's talk data. Owner surveys and mechanic reports paint a clear picture. Evolution engines regularly hit 100,000 plus miles with minimal issues. Many cross 150,000. Mechanics describe them as unkillable when properly maintained. Milwaukee 8 engines. Owner forums are full of problems cropping up before 30,000 miles. Oil sumping at 10,000. Lifter tick at 15,000. Compensator rattle at 20,000. That's not to say every M8 fails. Plenty run fine. But the failure rate is significantly higher than the Evo's ever was. And here's the kicker. When an Evo needed work, it was cheap and easy. Backyard mechanics could rebuild them. Parts were affordable. The Milwaukee 8? You're looking at dealer visits, specialized tools, and expensive components. Harley's handling of Milwaukee 8 problems has been frustrating for owners. Initially, they denied issues existed. Then they quietly released updates, new oil pumps, revised specs, without acknowledging the problems publicly. They extended warranties on some components, but didn't issue full recalls. Owners were left wondering, is my bike affected? Should I pay for preventive fixes? Is this covered? Compare that to how Harley handled Evo issues. When problems arose, they addressed them quickly and transparently. The Evo's reputation was built on trust. Harley earned it by standing behind the product. With the Milwaukee 8, that trust is eroding. Owners feel abandoned. And when your $25,000 bike needs a $700 oil pump at 15,000 miles, you remember that. Look, I'm not saying the Milwaukee 8 is garbage. It's got more power than the Evo. It's smoother. It meets modern emissions standards. And many owners love their M8 powered bikes. But it's not as reliable. Period. The data, the owner reports, the mechanic testimonies all point to the same conclusion. The Milwaukee 8 has more problems, more failures, and more expensive fixes than the Evo ever did. And that's a shame, because Harley built its reputation on bulletproof engines. The Evo proved they could do it. The Milwaukee 8 proves they've lost that focus. Modern regulations, cost-cutting, rushed timelines, whatever the reasons, the result is the same. The Milwaukee 8 isn't living up to the standard the Evo set. The Evolution engine ran for 15 years and became a legend. The Milwaukee 8 is 8 years in and already has a reputation for problems. That tells you everything you need to know. If you own an M8, this isn't meant to scare you. Most run fine with proper maintenance, but know the issues. Budget for potential fixes, and don't ignore symptoms. If you're shopping for a used Harley, think hard about whether you want an Evo-powered bike from the 90s or a newer M8. The Evo might be older, but it's probably more reliable. Drop a comment. Do you own a Milwaukee 8 or an Evo? What's your experience? Let's hear it. Subscribe for more honest Harley talk. We don't sugarcoat. We tell the truth. Hit that bell. Ride safe. And remember, an engine that runs is better than an engine with fancy specs that doesn't.